Head brings a lighter version of the Prestige with the Prestige MPL.
How's it going, guys? I just hit with the new Prestige MPL from Head. This new take on the classic Prestige lineup is a huge, huge improvement in my opinion. As soon as I hit the first ball with this new racket, I immediately noticed it is a precision and control-based racket, so I did have to dial in and focus up. In the past, the Head Prestige lineup wasn't really on my radar because it was at a heavier weight, but with the MPL, they kind of fixed that, bring it down a little bit to an average 10.6, opening it up to a lot of players. If there's one word I could use to describe the racket, it would be consistent. While every ball wasn't a masterclass shot, I felt that everything was very solid, consistent, and went back into the court. I did have to make some adjustments when playing with this racket, specifically hitting a little bit more flat and long through the ball. I'd say if you're a topspin player and you are trying this racket, keep that in mind. Overall, I think Head has made a really great racket with the MPL. It's not very often you find a control-oriented racket of this caliber at a 10.6 ounce weight. If you feel like your game is lacking a little control and you don't want to get a super heavy control racket like some of the other ones out there, the MPL might be for you.
Hey guys, this is EJ and I just played with a Head Prestige MPL. It was a really good control racket that can generate easy pace. Coming from a control racket, the Head MPL had the same feeling as my own racket. I felt like the technology of the racket, I can absorb whatever my opponent was hitting at me. Normally, with a control racket, you have to generate your own power, which I found very easy with this racket. I could turn defense into offense easily. My favorite shot with this racket is my volleys, which I could really absorb my opponent's shots. With my ground strokes with the Head MPL, I found it to be really consistent and could rally for days. I recommend this racket to intermediate players that are looking for a lightweight racket but also has control.
The classic Head Prestige lineup gets a more user-friendly model with the Prestige MPL. The MPL features a 21.5mm beam, a 16x19 string pattern, a 99 square inch head, and an easy-to-swing 10.6 ounce unstrung weight. This model is a little bit more user-friendly than the traditional Prestige models. It's got a lighter weight and it's easier to play. I really enjoyed stepping into the court and hitting a little bit of a flatter drive with this racket. I got confident very, very quickly, and I felt the response was very controlled and precise. There aren't many control spec frames out there available in a lighter weight. And for me, the Prestige MPL is a really good option if you value that mobility, but you want something that can give you absolute precision. Again, while the other Prestige models are a little bit heavier and not as easy to maneuver, I really enjoyed serving with the MPL. This model cuts through the air easily. There's a lot of control to be had, but you can also create lots of power and spin thanks to that better mobility. All in all, the Prestige MPL, it brings the prestige to a fan of a lighter weight racket, but it still brings that heritage of control, precision, and occasional power when you step into the court. Thanks for checking out another Tennis Express racket review. To demo the Head Prestige MPL or to purchase today, head over to tennisexpress.com.